काफी कॉम्प्लिकेशंस आ गई हैं। सो आपका क्या कहना है आज के प्यार को देखते हुए?
We live in the era of situationships, but है क्या situationship? It's just a word to mean confused relationship. I think it's a more interesting story. Today we live in times where लड़का लड़की श्योर नहीं है.
ऑल्सो ऐसा कहा जाता है कि व्हेन अ राइटर फॉल्स इन लव विद अ कैरेक्टर तो वो कैरेक्टर को मारता नहीं है।
कैरेक्टर से भी ऊपर एक चीज है, वो है your story. And if the story demands something, the character has, you have to make the character suffer.
So talking about Silicon Valley only, so ये audio वाला जो experience था, how was it? What were the new things you yourself learned?
Audio is great, because it's kind of like writing.
Also, we want to know who has been your favorite actor of all time.
All time तो बड़ा मुश्किल है बताना. अमिताभ बच्चन maybe if you take all time, but I really like Alia Bhatt as well. I think she's fantastic.
Hello and welcome to Bollywood Live. This is Gaurika and today I'm honored to be talking with a visionary writer whose stories have touched millions of hearts, including mine. Welcome Chetan sir to our channel. How is life? How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for the nice introduction. Life is good. बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. Things, we work on things for years and finally release होती है तो अच्छा लगता है.
Yes. So, Silicon Valley बहुत ज़्यादा buzz बना हुआ है, but we really want to know from you what has been the vision, क्या रहा दिमाग में, what strike you and you came up with this.
तो मैंने कई इंडस्ट्रीज देखी हैं. बॉलीवुड की इंडस्ट्री मैंने थोड़ी सी देखी है और मेरे फ्रेंड्स बहुत सारे आईआईटी के सिलिकॉन वैली में हैं. सो आई फाइंड बोथ दीज वर्ल्ड्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड आई थॉट इसके एक लव स्टोरी है लेकिन इट शुड हैव बोथ दीज एलिमेंट्स. इट्स सिंपल लव स्टोरी अबाउट these people meet in college and in Bombay, in IIT Bombay actually, and this girl gets a modeling assignment, and from there she gets a film assignment and she decides to go for Bollywood. And actually वो काम करते करते she ends up having a breakup with this guy, and then years later the guy is in Silicon Valley and she meets him there. Now she's not such a successful actress, she's just तो वो है story. So it's like a story about true love and what career, and when love and career kind of conflicts.
Super. So we are really looking forward to that. Also, आज के ज़माने का प्यार ना कुछ बदल गया है. Situationship, benching, love bombing, इतनी terms आ गई हैं. Gen Z ने सब बदल के रख दिए. वो पुराने ज़माने का प्यार वो अलग ही था. अब काफी complications आ गई हैं. So आपका क्या कहना है आज के प्यार को देखते हुए?
नहीं वही, and even like whether it's Silicon Valley, मेरी एक बुक भी आ रही है अभी, एक 12 years my messed up love story, उसका भी यही है. We live in the era of situationships, but है क्या situationship? It's just a word to mean confused relationship. You know, so it's just that, and I think that means that एक time था like when say two states came, 2009, it was like simple, like boy and girl like each other. Parents को convince करना है, parents sure नहीं है. Okay, that's the story. But now I think it's a more interesting story. Today we live in times where लड़का लड़की श्योर नहीं है.
नहीं है, बिल्कुल
नहीं. हम ही श्योर नहीं है, हम ही कन्विंस नहीं है. वी आर टुगेदर, मजे आते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ, वी एंजॉय ईच अदर, वी डू ऑल दिस, बट वी आर इन अ रिलेशनशिप. बट आर यू द वन? And how do you know someone is the one? And that is become a very big issue. People are always thinking, is this the best for me? Yes, से better मिल सकता है. Even in Silicon Valley, my characters are not perfect. Even the girl is like not like perfect कि हाँ भाई एक लड़का मिला. She does get affected by Bollywood. She does feel like her boyfriend is being too clingy, too possessive. She should like maybe leave him. So this is the times we live in today.
Yeah, right. And many people like from my circle, they are choosing to remain single. It's like they are so done with everything. लोगों का देख देख के भी कि heartbreak हो रहा है. It's better to remain single. क्या कहना चाहोगे इन लोगों के लिए?
Well, that is not by choice, because I think every human being wants love and have a partner. Every man and woman, at least in straight relationships, I can't say for, I'm not an expert on, but I'm sure it's like that even with gay couples. Everybody wants a partner who understands them, supports them, and they are attracted to them, and there is love and there is lust and there is friendship and there's everything together in one person for a long period of time. I think we all crave it, and I think there are times in which life that happens also, but it can only happen if we truly understand the value of that bond. If we just think ki yaar isse better, if we are always trying to upgrade, then, and if we are constantly seeing on Instagram, like supposing your boyfriend takes you out on a date, and agar ek ladki gayi and like उसने बेस्ट छोले भटूरे की जगह ले गया वो दिल्ली की फॉर एग्जांपल, एंड शी इज
Hmm.
एंजॉयिंग कमिंग बैक इन अ सिंपल कार, एंड देन शी सीज इंस्टाग्राम एंड सीज उसकी फ्रेंड का बॉयफ्रेंड से 5 स्टार ले गया.
Five star.
नाउ सडनली शी फील्स, oh, I can do better.
Hmm.
And now the date doesn't seem so great anymore, her life doesn't seem so perfect anymore, and that
Yeah.
is the downside of having social media today.
True
Even
that.
also that, also अगर आपका किसी के साथ ब्रेकअप होता है, you can keep seeing their life.
Hmm. Like you can stalk and keep a
हाँ.
check on everything. Also,
हाँ.
ऐसा कहा जाता है कि when a writer falls in love with a character, तो वो character को मारता नहीं है. क्या क्या
हम्म.
क्या कहोगे मतलब इस बारे में? ऐसा है क्या? होता है या आपके
मारता
लाइक?
नहीं है. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. I mean, depends on experience, initially yes, initially, but you have to do, if you are a mature experienced writer, कैरेक्टर से भी ऊपर एक चीज है, वो है योर स्टोरी. एंड इफ द स्टोरी डिमांड समथिंग, द
Demands for it.
कैरेक्टर है, you have to make the character suffer, and including killing them, and you can kill them. It's legal to kill fictional characters.
Yeah.
So
Super. So also, अगर हम बात करें AI की, so nowadays it's like कि लोग prompt देते हैं and they get the write up done. So I want to understand कि कितना मददगार है in writing and कितना ज्यादा खतरे की घंटी है आज के टाइम में.
it's good for like doing simple kind of writing a tenancy agreement, or doing an application for leave or a visa. But it's not very helpful for creative things. I mean, it's like AI का दिल नहीं टूटा कभी आज तक ना. मेरा टूटा है.
मेरा भी टूटा
So,
है.
so what we say, how we talk, that is much more interesting. Like, let's say if two of us were talking, and some people are watching this because we are two human beings talking. But
Yeah.
agar दो AI bots लगा दो, who are very intelligent, who can have the most interesting, intelligent conversation, but दो AI बात कर रहे हैं, कोई देखेगा? कोई नहीं देखेगा.
Hmm.
Nobody will see. People are interested in people. That's where
That's
all
what I
art
see.
comes from. अगर art में people ही नहीं involved हैं, तो nobody's interested in watching it.
True that. So talking about Silicon Valley only. So ये audio वाला जो experience था, how was it? What were the new things you yourself learned?
Audio is great, because it's kind of like writing, that you don't see a screen and you're
Hmm.
listening, and so you have to imagine it. It's
Okay.
being presented to you, the story is being told to you, so it's a little simpler than reading. Reading is a little more effort. It's simpler than reading. आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, like you don't have to put as much attention. The story is just being told to you, but at the same time, it's not being shown to you. So you have to still imagine the clothes, the setting, everything. And these things like audio dramas are done to very high quality. Like it feels कि क्या है, तो एक होता है audio books, and then there's something called audio dramas,
Audio drama.
which have like actors, casting, music, sound effects, mixing, dubbing, editing, everything but the screen and the camera. Like everything other than that is like a
The
movie only.
voiceovers and all.
Yeah, and dialogues, professional. So it's something it's something we can also integrate into a life very easily. आप कपड़े फोल्ड कर रहे हो, आप सफाई कर रहे हो, आप सैर पे जा रहे हो, ड्राइव कर रहे हो, you can listen to audio. And we
Yeah.
can't do it with the screen. Every time you cannot listen to, like, watch a screen for 8 hours, 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Wastes a lot of time. So the audio can be like done as per convenience. So it's a pretty nice medium, and I think it's here to stay. Languages, maybe you can have English, Hindi. कई लोग जैसे हैं, हिंदी बोलते हैं हम, पर हिंदी
जी.
का स्क्रिप्ट जो है ना देवनागरी, वो नहीं पढ़ने में हमें थोड़ी मुश्किल होती है, बिकॉज वी
Definitely.
नॉट यूजिंग इट ऑन आवर फोन एंड ऑल, वी हार्डली यूज देवनागरी.
Yeah.
सो उसके लिए अब जैसे सिलिकॉन वैली हिंदी में है, तो इट्स गुड बिकॉज
You can visualize it
you can
according to
visualize, and you
yourself.
don't have the burden of like trying to read the script, but you can still make Hindi content
Yeah.
and have reach a lot of people who may not have read it in a script form, but they listen to it.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward. So also अभी देखिए लव स्टोरी आप लेकर आए हैं एंड लव स्टोरीज का फिर से एक तो ट्रेंड शुरू हो चुका है आफ्टर द सक्सेस ऑफ सैयारा. मोहित सूरी की कहानी आपने देखी? हैव यू वॉच्ड द फिल्म
Ah, of
लाइक उसके
course, and he's
बाद?
a friend of mine. He made Half Girlfriend, so he's
या.
director of Half Girlfriend.
यस.
Yeah, so I know him extremely well.
तो कैन वी सी अ कोलैबोरेशन हैपनिंग फिर से एक और बार फुल गर्लफ्रेंड?
Mohit is a big man. He's made Sayara the biggest hit of the year. So I think he will do what he wants to do. I will,
या.
of course, send him the book and all, and I will send him Silicon Valley as well. But it depends on what he wants to do, and it's. I mean, I'm happy for him. He's probably getting the best of offers today.
Super. Also, we want to know who has been your favorite actor of all time.
All time तो बड़ा मुश्किल है बताना. Amitabh Bachchan maybe if you take all time, but I really like Alia Bhatt as well. I think she's fantastic.
Super. Also, so what is the formula of writing a commercial film? This would be a message for all the aspiring writers, the creative
I
person.
don't think there is a big formula. Like you can't have a formula because then ChatGPT would write it. And
Yeah.
so far, there has not even been one movie made written by ChatGPT. So I hope not. And the formula, if at all, the guideline is that you have to entertain people and a lot
Hmm.
of people. A large number of people should be able to relate to your content and have fun watching it or reading it. Whether it's a commercial book, drama, or a movie, audio drama, whatever, it has to have a wide appeal. And
Hmm.
therefore, your topic, your everything has to, I think, be something जो बड़ा universal themes पे based हो, and it has to be interesting and entertaining because the masses are not like going to forgive you and say कि हाँ भाई let's just get bored and admire this as a piece of art. No, people want to get entertained.
Super. So also, sir, there's a fan question. Your fans want to know. See, nowadays, like people are hosting shows. We're seeing Ashneer Grover also becoming a host of the show, and Salman Khan is also the host. Karan Johar as well, and now Kajol is also a host. So, when are you going to step into
I
that
would
field?
love to
Are you
host.
even like, and what kind of show you want to plan for yourself?
I don't know. I would love to host if I get a nice fun show. It has to be funny. I would do something funny. But I think it depends. I used to do a podcast, Deep
Yeah,
Talk. It's on my YouTube channel. But and it's also on Audible, that podcast, by the way. Um, but yeah, I mean, depends on the opportunity. I mean, I like hosting, but it's not like the main career thing for me. I like
yeah,
writing. That's what who I am, creating content, you know. But if it's fun to talk to interesting people, so there's nothing I enjoy more in life than a good conversation with the right person. And I think जितने भी life में मजे की चीजें हैं, I enjoy everything else. But like the day I have a great conversation with someone, I feel like wow. I don't think it's very underrated thing because it doesn't
yeah.
cost anything, but it's very hard to get the right person who like spend and then who really make you learn things, make you think differently, and you can tell them things. So I think as a host, you get to do all that.
True that. Also, there's another fan question. Chetan Bhagat's first paycheck, when was it and where did he spend it? Life ka
My
pehla.
first paycheck was I was in IIT and we have to do in engineering a, an internship, and I was a mechanical engineer. And clearly, as you know, मैं कितना serious हूँ being an engineer. I never was an engineer. So
Yeah.
all my mechanical engineer friends were going for summer internship to places like Tata Steel and Tata Motors and Steel Authority, like all these heavy duty machinery factories, plants. But I went to Cadbury's, the chocolate company, because they came and nobody was going. And I was like, I want to go to Cadbury's. I want to work in a chocolate factory because I love
Oh,
chocolate.
plus
So
point.
I worked in a chocolate, yeah. So I mean, I've actually worked in a factory where dairy milk is made 24 hours. There's chocolate all around you. It
Oh
was
my God.
crazy. First
Wow.
3 days you go crazy, and then your stomach gets upset because it will get upset. So the people who
Definitely.
work in the factory tell that whoever new comes, we know this person is eating chocolate, like left, right, and center is everywhere. You can just pick it up. So we don't stop them because we know if we stop them, they'll still eat. But
Yeah.
we know in 2 3 days they will have a huge stomach upset and then they'll eat
They
less.
realize.
I still love it. I still eat it. So I was in Cadbury's, and if I'm not wrong, my salary was 1,500 rupees per month,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah,
Oh,
it
per
was
month.
not bad,
Okay. It was,
and
it was.
and unlimited chocolate.
And
It's not a
unlimited
bad job.
chocolate. That's a bonus.
Uh, yes.
Super. So, any one message you have for your fans, well wishers?
यही कि guys, just figure out who you are. Figure out who you are and be true to that. It's very difficult though. It took me a long time. I'm much older today, and now I think I understand. Like I know I love writing, creating books. I don't. I know I will like hosting, but it's not something I'll go crazy over. It's
Hmm.
it's not my main thing. Even Bollywood, even movies, I love them, But it's not my main thing. My main thing is this: you have to know who you are and enjoy the simple things in life and live a life of discipline. Don't waste your time.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. It was
Thank you,
lovely talking
Gorika.
to you and hoping to
So
see you
nice.
soon in Delhi.